So technique for plank and push-up next. So here we want to engage the iron shirt again and lift through the core. So being very careful not to dump the midsection and end up in a position where the back is arched too much. So it's better to be a little bit above in your position than to be below, right? So you want to avoid this at all costs. This is a pretty flat plank. A little bit above is okay. Now when you get into push-ups, the same thing applies. You want to avoid crunching down, and it's better to be a little bit above. Now one thing that needs to be clarified is that when you start to come down into your push-up, you need to move forward over your hands a little bit. That is key, especially for the knees down push-ups. So if you notice from here, I'm not going straight down, I'm actually coming over my hands. So if my hands were holding a bar, it would come to just below my nipple line here, right? So not up here, very much a little bit lower than you might think. So knees down, coming forward and down. The next level is coming up into plank, and this is our half push-up here. One more thing I want to say is that my hands are flat on the ground, but I'm engaging external rotation, so as if I'm drawing a half circle, like an arrow to the outside with both hands. Same as I did with my feet on the ground before. And if you notice, it's the same action as my shoulder loop, except here I'm in what we call a closed chain, so my hands are locked into the ground. I'm engaging external rotation, so as I start to come down, my elbows come down 45 degrees like an arrow. That's the right hand position for push-ups. So I showed you the knees down version. Next is what we call the half push-ups. So basically from plank, loading forward and lowering yourself any amount, coming up and down, becoming more and more familiar with going further until you can do full push-ups. Same technique. Hope that helps.